This isn't just a Superman story. This is a story about growing up, leaving home, and learning how to matter. Superman for All Seasons Issue 1 is narrated by Park Kent, who gives us an intro laying down on what this story is going to be about. He tells us how, as a baby, Clark fell from the sky in a rocket, landing with the Kents, Martha deciding to take him in. A young Clark asks if Pa needs assistance before picking up a massive rock, absolutely confusing Pa. At this point, Clark was just a boy from Kansas, and he even met his first love interest, Lana Lang. After dinner, Martha and Jonathan Kent talk outside about how Clark is shaping up to be very different from the other kids his age, unaware that he can hear them from the other side of the house. Clark lives in Smallville, where he goes to get a skin fade with a 3 on top, but when the barber goes to cut his hair, the scissors break, so Clark rushes home, and he tells Pa he's scared. They talk as Jonathan explains to Clark where he came from, and the dialogue is so sweet, you really should go and read this for yourself. And one day, there was a crazy tornado in the city, so nobody would have noticed or looked anyway if Clark did nothing to help, but instead he flew towards it and saved a man from the local Shell petrol station. But as the fog clears, he sees that the city is destroyed. Clark would help in rebuilding, but he couldn't help but feel like he could have done more. Next time we see him, he meets Lana Lang and finally tells her about his powers, before also giving her the news that he's leaving for Metropolis to go and do more in the world. And seeing him say goodbye to Martha is peak, but the narration from Pa as they're speaking looking over the sunset is just. But time passes and Clark moves to Metropolis, where he'd get a job at the Daily Planet. He'd also meet Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, but also he'd go and do what he set out to do, but this time as a symbol, because now he's saving people as Metropolis is Superman.